That's for you. I already did my sad. This is for you.
My turn.
Ryan, how was it today out there being with the guys, and what do you think about being here?
It was great. First impression was awesome. The guys out there seem to be having a lot of fun and high-paced practice. And if you're a fan or being the media up there watching, you can see the joy of being out there together. And for me, it was fun to jump right into things.
David Boyle said yesterday when talking about the trade that you're the first true first-line caliber center that this team has ever acquired. I know you've been here a day, but when you hear things like that, I mean, do you take that pressure and hope to meet those expectations? What's that process like for you?
Yeah. You always want to be believed, and you always want people to want you, and for a general manager who's been around the NHL for that long, and that's pretty cool to hear. And for me, I got to leave it out there on the ice every night for my teammates, and then the rest will take care of itself. I believe in my abilities to be a successful player in this league, and I just want to get back to doing my thing out there, and with Neeler and Wilson there to start today, and hopefully we can have some early success.
Do you think playing a system like Pierre Laviolette, playing an aggressive go offensive system, is that suited to your talents?
Yeah, I think so. With talking to them early, it's systems that I'm familiar with, and there's the X's and O's aren't too different throughout the league and the team. So for me, it seems like he wants me to use my freedom and skill, and use my hockey sense there to make plays. So my job to go out there and get the job done.
There's a lot of talk about the difference of styles between the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. Another one that stereotypically plays a heavier game. As a center, how is that, if all at all, how does that change the way you approach the game? What do you expect maybe different from the way that you handle your on-ice operations in that?
Yeah, well, I was in the West actually the first 2 years of my career because Columbus just switched over, but there's a lot of very good teams on this side, like you said, big body teams. And, we look at our line that I'm starting with anyway the first game, I guess, and we got a lot of size as well, and I'm sure it will be tough to handle for teams. So try and worry about our own game and not focus too much on the other teams. But for us, I just want to worry about us right now and going out there and having success and doing all those things that'll help us win. So obviously there's a lot of talent in this league, and it'll be tough to win hockey games, but we just come together and play for one another and support each other and go there and have some fun.
Ryan, you're here literally less than a day and already hit the road for an extended road trip. That can be tough, but I would think in the situation you're in, it's also a better opportunity to get to know the guys quicker. Is that fair? Is that accurate?
Totally. I think both would have their positives. It'd be nice to get settled into a place maybe and hang up a couple T-shirts or something like that. But I think it's a great opportunity to get to know the guys right away. I've had the opportunity to meet a few of these guys before and spend some time with them, so it's nice to see some familiar faces. But get on the road, have a back-to-back, get right into games, and try and have some success, and enjoy a couple dinners on the road with the guys, and some bonding time, I guess.
Is this a relief for you now that you're here and on the ground going to practice? Is it a sense of relief for you that it's kind of over?
You know what? I was really happy that we made the decision to fly me in last night. It would have been pretty hectic if I had to get up at 4 in the morning and scramble here to get on time for practice and get all my gear ready and sorted out and things like that. So, I'm definitely very happy that I was able to get here last night and get a little bit of shut-eye and take care of all the physical stuff and with the doctors and get my gear set up, go over some systems with the coaches early, and get out and get a full practice. So I'm just happy we were able to get things done that quick and before this road trip.
You said yesterday you were looking forward to getting that jersey on. Did you take a second and kind of look down at it and say, we need to start here?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I basically gave myself an up and down look in the glass as I was skating around. It was pretty cool. You never think, you never imagine being traded, I guess, but it's part of the game, it's part of the business, and and I loved every minute of playing in Columbus, and I've so many people to thank for a number of things in that city, but it's a good opportunity for me. It's a chance to take a big step in still my young career and being an elite player in this league, and no better opportunity to come to a great team and start off on a top line. So I'm just excited to get right into things and right in this back-to-back and get on the ice and have some fun.
Would you mind taking us through the timeline yesterday when you found out the trade had been consummated, when you got on the plane, when you got here, and things like that?
Yeah, I got the call from our general manager, and they asked me to come over to the rink. My place was just a block or two away, so I wheeled over there quick, and we had a good talk, 15-20-minute talk. I've been through a lot in that organization, so we had a good chat, and they were wishing me all the best and said a lot of nice things. I talked about some more things, and then after that, a few of my teammates came over and they kind of said a quick goodbye and basically packed up my stuff and went to the airport. Pretty funny. I know Jones actually pretty well. He's a great guy. I'm sure he'll be missed here. I did my first charity golf tournament back home this summer, and I called him just for meeting him through a couple mutual friends. And I said, hey man, if you got this week off, I'd love to have you out. It'd be great to have you here. And he was like, I'll be there 100%, no problem. And took his time out of his busy summer and supported my tournament. And, I think that just shows what type of guy he is, and Columbus should be very happy to have him.
Ryan, can you just kind of speak to, I guess, the challenge of assimilating quickly on the ice so you don't miss a beat and you can come right in and get into that groove?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things you could be thinking about, I guess. It's something I really haven't had time to even think about. So, for me, as I go throughout this day and getting to Colorado and get settled in the hotel, I guess it'll just, for me, I think it'll just be important to focus on what my job is and what I'm brought here to do and what my team wants out of me, and let's use my skill and size and playmaking ability, and be a difficult player to play against. So, I think if I just focus on my job for now, and then maybe worry about some little things as we go along.